Hi, y'all. Okay, so I think I found my apartment. And I'm very excited and very scared and very nervous. But I'm going to tell you all about that. I'm going to tell you about going over there to see it yesterday. And then we had dinner last night at Boatwright's at Port Orleans, Riverside. So I'll be sharing that with you as well. So stay tuned, and stay till the very end, because I went into the gift shop and I bought a few things. Here we go again. Okay, so the details. I'm still deciding between the 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom, but I'm leaning heavily towards the 1-bedroom because the whole point of this was that I wanted to experience living by myself, and I know me, and I fear that if I get the 2-bedroom, within a month, somebody's going to be living with me. It'll either probably be Ari or Z, but somebody will be living with me because I have no self-control. So I'm leaning heavily towards the 1-bedroom so that it will support what my dreams actually are, and that I want to experience this. So I'm leaning heavily towards the 1-bedroom. But that being said, that decision's not made quite yet. This apartment complex is relatively new. It's about a year old. It's on the other side of Disney, about 5 minutes outside the Disney bubble. It took us about a half hour to get from here to there, door to door. But all of that was through Disney property, so that was fantastic. It's just like the last 5 minutes you turn onto this one road. It's over by where the college program housing is. So it's over in that area, which is all new. Everything over there is just in the last couple of years brand new. So it's an interesting area, to be honest. Like, even when I went, the energy is starting to build in the area, the shopping areas and stuff like that. You can kind of, but so much is still so new over there. I've never lived in such a new area before. So even the apartment complex, like when we walked in, Amy asked me, well, how's the energy? I'm like, there is none. It's just new. So I think that there's a positive to be said for that, though. It's kind of still a blank slate. Now, the actual apartment that I want to rent, the 1-bedroom, we'll focus on that because that's most likely where I'm going. The 1-bedroom that I want to rent, somebody has lived in that. She's just moved out, so she was the first person in the apartment. I'll be the second. The apartment is beautiful. It's small, but I think that's good for me. It has a big balcony, which I also think is good for me, which is kind of, I think, the clincher on the whole thing. That balcony, I can see myself on the balcony. Overlooks the pool, and it technically overlooks Disney. It doesn't really, you can't see Disney, but my balcony faces where Disney is, so I like that. It's still connected to the energy, which also means my balcony kind of faces, here. So there's a nice connection, and I really liked that. Oh, and there's no bathtub, which there's a lot of compromises with this apartment. It's not like my dream apartment. It's not fancy luxury or anything like that. There have been signs that have spoken to me about this particular apartment in this particular complex. One of the things here in Florida, in this area, like all the apartment complexes that have gone up in the last 5 years, I swear they've used the same architect. They all look the same. They all kind of have fancy prison vibe. Especially they all have interior hallways, and all the hallways you have to open with your lock, with your pass and everything. So it's just, I get it, safety is wonderful, and all of the complexes are like that. They're super nice once you get inside them, but they're a little, I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, this one is no different to that. It's got the same floor plans, the same design as pretty much all the other apartments out there. So really, when you're coming down to it, it's like, pick the area, pick the amenities. This one doesn't have a ton of amenities. I saw one that had a lazy river. I saw one that had a salt room. But I didn't like the areas that they were in. I like this area. I like the newness of this area. I like that there's still a lot of trees around too. It's not a completely developed area at this point in time. So I loved all of that. And I can just, when I first walked in, the 1-bedroom, when I first walked in, my heart said, this is it. You could be happy here. And so I'm going to put the application in on Thursday. And everybody hold good thoughts, because it's going to have to be a manifestation thing. we'll see how it goes, but hold good thoughts for me. I'm putting the application in on Thursday, and this is, a big manifestation update too, because when I did that class, I don't even know now, were we talking 2 months ago, 3 months ago, probably, since I did the class, and I wanted to manifest the apartment. Well, I wanted to manifest the apartment before Thanksgiving. My fears wanted to manifest the apartment by February, because that gave me a longer time and I didn't have to think about it. But this manifestation stuff is going really fast, and in all honesty, I'm putting the application in on Thursday, and there is a great likelihood that I could move in the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about manifestation and fears here, my own fears and what's going on with me, but I have to put this out front. I have to say, I am so grateful. I am so grateful that I'm going to get to live in this apartment. I am so grateful for what I see my life becoming in this apartment. I've already had some visions. I believe I'm going to become the morning person that I keep struggling with in this apartment. I believe that my writing is going to come back to me in this apartment. I believe that the vlog is going to flourish in this apartment. I believe that my health and weight loss is going to not even just continue, but like almost be supercharged. It's got a beautiful fitness center. It's got a beautiful swimming pool. It's got a lot of areas downstairs, little nooks that I can go downstairs and work. I can work at the pool. I can work on my balcony and work in the house, in the apartment. I mean, the apartment is really small, but there's space for everything that I need. And Tatiana, our leasing agent, she told us that you can paint the walls any color you want. You just have to paint them back before you move out. I can have color, so I am so grateful for the opportunity that is here presenting itself to me. I'm so grateful for this apartment. I'm so grateful for the signs that I saw that led me to this apartment. Is this a lifetime thing? No, it's not. And I see this being a 2 to 3 year phase in my life. But I'm going to experience things that I have always dreamt about experiencing and have never had the opportunity to do. So it's wonderful, and I'm excited and I'm grateful. At the same time, I'm really scared. I haven't lived on my own before. That's the thing. I keep saying I want to experience it because I haven't. I lived on my own for 4 months when I first moved to Florida, and then my youngest kid came, and we've been together ever since. And I lived on my own for about 2 months when I first moved out when I was 18, and then my sister moved in with me. So I've never, and then, from there I got married and had kids, and, I've never lived by myself, and I don't know why it's important to me. It's just something I feel like I want to experience. So, who am I when it's just me? When I'm not bouncing off of everybody else's energy? When I'm not worried about what other people in the household are doing? When it's just me, who am I? I want to know that. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm leaning heavily towards the 1 bedroom, because I feel like I'm not good at maintaining a boundary on living by myself, because I love people. I love my family. I love friends, and I like to be hospitable, and please do come and stay, and you don't have to leave. I want people to come and stay, and I already have a plan for that as well without having a guest room. I'm going to give, if somebody comes and stays with me, I'm going to let you sleep in my bedroom. My bedroom is going to become the guest room. I'm going to sleep on the sofa. So I'm going to get a really nice sofa. And that feels so right to me, because that means you have your private space, and the way this apartment is designed, you can come and go into the bathroom without really any interaction with the rest of the household. And if I'm sleeping on the couch, I can move around the apartment. I can go out to the balcony in the middle of the night if I want to, and not worry about disturbing a guest. So when the guides showed me that, and they showed me the vision of it, because I already have one guest that's planning to come in around my Florida anniversary next year. And you know who you are, and I'm excited about seeing you, and it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. They showed me the vision of it. It's going to work really well. So I really do think that I need to get the 1 bedroom. It's just hard to pass up the 2 bedroom because it's like $200 more a month. It's not a big deal, and it's a lot more space. It's a pantry. It's a bigger washer dryer. There's a lot of nice things about it. They've got one available on the first floor right now that has 11-foot ceilings. I mean, there's a lot to be said for it, but it's just not where my heart is calling, you know? So we're going to focus in on the one bedroom because I have a whole idea for what I want the next month and a half of my life to be. I want to move into my new apartment. I want to have Christmas breakfast at my apartment with my family. Although Ari just got her schedule the other day and she's working on Christmas, so breakfast probably won't work. I'll have to rethink that. But the point is I want to do, maybe we'll do Christmas Eve. I want to do something at my apartment for Christmas. I haven't had a real Christmas in, I want to say decades. The last real Christmas I had was probably when I was still living in California. It was a very long time ago. And I would love to do a real Christmas season with, Advent and Epiphany and Christmastide, all of that. A real traditional, old-fashioned kind of Christmas. I think I would like to do that. I would also like to vlog a lot over Christmas. I would like to really take in, Disney. Disney's right there. So when I say that, I'm like, there you are, Disney. I'd like to take in Disney. I'd like to go to Lou Gardens. I'd like to go to the zoo. I'd like to see different Christmas festivities, celebration. I'd like to share all of that in the vlog, and have this time be super, super special. Despite all that, I am facing a lot of fears, and that's what I really wanted to talk to you about with the manifestation aspect of this. I feel like when you manifest things, there are a lot of fears. And one of the ways that they taught us in this class to eliminate fears that I am relying on heavily is effectively what I just told you. I have all of these visions and dreams for what I would really like this Christmas season to be, but they all require me to get into that apartment. What happens a lot of the times when you're trying to manifest something, especially when it's something kind of outside of your comfort zone, which that's usually what we use manifestation for, your brain will click in and go like, well, I don't know if that's safe for you, so we're going to sabotage it. We're not going to actually go there. And how you settle that in your subconscious mind is by having a vision beyond your vision. So like my vision is to get in the apartment by Thanksgiving, but my vision beyond that is what that would mean to the Christmas season, and how beautiful that would be and how much I would love that. So I'm using that technique, and I'm using meditations and activations to try to calm the fears and to keep doubt out of my head, because there's a part of me that still's like, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Like just in a real world sense, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, but I'm going to keep manifesting. We are so powerful. Our minds are so incredibly powerful, and when we get them in line with our hearts, it's like we're unstoppable. I cannot even tell you how amazing this apartment coming together has been, and how it has shown itself to me which apartment it needs to be, where I need to go, the steps I needed to take. You have to learn to pay attention. You have to learn to see the stuff. And that can be a little tricky, but practice makes perfect in this sense. Absolutely, 100%. So, whole good thoughts for me. I'm putting in the application on Thursday, and I will let you guys know as soon as I know. Probably in Patreon first. I'll probably write something really quick and let you guys know. And I am excited, and I am grateful, and I feel this place. And, I know I could look like an idiot in a few days if I get rejected. But we're holding the best of thoughts. Best of thoughts. That's the only way to move forward here. So that's what we're going to do. So we went in yesterday and we saw the apartment and we walked around in it, took a few pictures, and I'm scared, but that's where I want to be. So that's all I really have to say. Manifestation is working amazingly well. I am uncertain still about the parties. That was on my manifestation list. I'm still uncertain. I don't really want to go to Mickey's Very Merry. I kind of want to go to Jollywood, but with all of this moving and everything going on, I don't know if it's actually going to be possible to do. And that's just going to have to be okay. So that's everything I've got to say about the apartment right now. Hopefully there will be a lot more to say in the near future, and then we're going to get to decorate, because I'm not taking anything with me. Pretty much. I'm not taking anything with me. I'm going to decorate this house. I'm going to create this home from the ground up, one piece at a time. And I'm excited about that too. So we still have lots more to say on the apartment, but obviously as time goes on, so stick with me on that, and we will decorate an apartment together, and I think that's going to be really fun too. But after we saw the apartment yesterday, I had made reservations for Boatwright because I just felt like we needed to go and have dinner after this. I wanted to go to Kona, but Boatwright's won out. It's a democracy around here. So off we went to Port Orleans, Riverside, and I love that resort. We all love that resort so much. It's so, I don't even know what, cozy. And Ari and I were just there the other day, and it was not done up for Christmas. It is done up for Christmas now. So we walked in, and the tree was all lit up, and the boughs were everywhere, and poinsettias were there. And then we walked through the little lobby area out back, and just as we got out back, the horse-drawn carriage came in, and it was just a very romantic, beautiful little moment there at Port Orleans. So then we weren't there that early for dinner, really. We pretty much went and checked in right away, and we're seated in one of the best spots there, right by the fireplace. Just lovely, it was just lovely. I have to say though, Ari and I had the prime rib because, we're doing this weird keto carnivore kind of a thing. So we had the prime rib. I did have some of the cornbread because I couldn't resist it. I had about a slice and a half of it, and it was worth it. I have no regrets. Their cornbread, I almost want to say their cornbread is the reason for going there. That's a weird thing, but it's true. Now, if you're going to Boatwright's, I highly recommend the platter. It's all you care to eat. It's $37. It's one of the lower priced meals that you can get out at Disney. And I have actually a video coming up on like the lowest cost kind of all you can eat platter. It's so good. It's such a good deal, but that's for another video. So this is really good. It's all you care to enjoy. The platter, Amy had the platter. It was funny too because she didn't even get any extras or anything. We all are really changing our relationship with food, which is exciting to see. But Ari and I ordered the prime rib, and I have to tell you, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was better. I brought about half of it home with me, and I snacked on it around 1 in the morning. I was hungry, and I went out to the kitchen, and Amy had her leftovers out, and I was like, oh, I want mine too. So we snacked at like 1 in the morning, which we won't be able to do when I move. But it was a nice moment, and it's one I'm going to remember because it's probably the last time we might snack at 1 in the morning in the kitchen together. So. But Boatwright's was lovely. I mean, the atmosphere was lovely. Our server was very, very nice, very efficient, right on it. I had water, did not do soda, so I did good there. And like I said, it's just disappointing. The food just wasn't very good. I actually had some prime rib from a local restaurant here the other day that was phenomenal, exceptional, and it was cheaper too. The prime rib at Boatwright's is $39. And I can't tell you if it's worth it or not. I could have just gotten a bad cut of meat. But it just wasn't very good to me. It was tough. It was kind of gristly and not that good. So sad to say that, but the platter, get the platter. It's well worth it. And the resort is always lovely to go over there and see all of that. But now for the main part of the video. Well, in my mind. Well, no, I guess the apartment was the main part, but the exciting part. Okay. Are you ready? I felt like it was really important for manifestation to cement the energy of this apartment, and my belief that this is the apartment, the universe, and like when you're manifesting, you do symbolic things to let the universe know that you're serious, because the universe reads energy and not words. So I went into the gift shop and I bought a few things for my new house. My new apartment. So I wanted to share them with you. The first thing I got, holiday cookie molds. Here's my plan, you guys, and this is why I wanted to show you this. This is the first thing. These were $30, but when I saw these, I thought of the kitchen and I thought of you guys. I want to do a video. I want to make cookies together with you. Okay, so we're gonna get a new apartment and we're gonna make holiday cookies. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Okay, this next thing. Okay, yesterday was Mickey's birthday, which is really cool because that's how I will always remember that I saw my apartment on Mickey's birthday. I'll always know when the anniversary is. Also, my very good friend Karen's birthday was on Mickey's birthday as well. So happy birthday, Karen. How cute is this? I just about died when I saw him. This was sitting at the register. It was a register purchase. I don't care. I don't care. I don't feel bad about it. I needed this Mickey Mouse. So happy birthday, Mickey. He's going to go in the new apartment. And again, we'll always remember that this is the first time we saw the apartment. Now this next thing, this is a throw on. This is the thing, you know, not gift with purchase, you have to buy it. You know, like they always have a thing that you can purchase if you spend so much money. And this is currently the thing. And oh, hi Squirrely. Squirrel. We have squirrel nests in the palm trees outside, and I see them come and go all the time. I just love the squirrels. Oh, I'm gonna miss them too. Okay, focus. Back. Anyway, it's, yeah, I always need to tote things around, and now I have something holiday specific that I can tote around. I don't know, I saw this the other day when I was in there and thought it was super cute. So when I was at the register and I was checking out, Amy's like, didn't you get enough stuff to buy the bag? And I was like, well, I did, but it's, you know, this was like another, I don't know, how much was this? I don't even know. Hold on. Oh, there's no price tag on it. I want to say it was $25. Maybe. But anyway, Amy encouraged me to get it, and I got it. So we're going to have no regrets. It's a cute bag, but not about the apartment. Alright. Now, there are three things left that are all about the apartment. Again, okay, this here, I saw this. I gotta get it so you can actually see it. It looks like a tin cup, but it's not. It's glass. I got this, and I just thought to myself, you know what? Again, this is another marker. I'm always gonna remember our Boatwright dinner. You know, the night that we decided on the apartment, we went to Riverside. Plus, you know what? Honestly, Riverside holds a lot of meaning for me, because when I first moved here, Riverside is one of the places I went a lot to sit and work when I was still writing books. I would take my laptop out there, and there's one booth in the corner that has a plug, and I would sit there for hours and hours, and I would write. And if I was very lucky and had a little bit of money, I would buy lunch. I'm going to do that one last. So here's the other one. I bought, a couple of months ago, I actually bought a hope chest for myself for the apartment, and then I never put anything in it because I was afraid. So all of this stuff is going into the hope chest. If I can open this. Because again, that was another symbol of the manifestation, was that I, you know, was going to be buying things for this apartment, you know, and then of course I didn't do it because my fear got the better of me. So I'm really watching fear so that it doesn't sabotage this. I really want to move into this apartment, and I'm really watching my fear levels. Okay, so this is just, it's a little Christmas ornament for my very first Christmas tree in my very first apartment. And I just thought he was so cute. Because I'm gonna put up a tree. And this is the only ornament I now have for it. It may be a tree with some lights and this one ornament, but you know, we'll get a new ornament every year. Eventually it'll be a full tree. So I got him. I just felt like it was important for the stuff I got for the apartment, at least something, to be Christmassy, because it's not just that I want to state that I'm getting an apartment. I want this apartment, I want it, you know, before Christmas. So we got that for that reason. And then there's one last thing. This is the end. This is the last thing. And this again, geez, you'd think I bought out the house. Look at the receipt. This is really special to me, okay? And it was something I went looking for to see if I could find, because it's really important to me. I took a picture of me and Amy and Ari last night at Port Orleans, and I'm going to get it printed out and I'm going to put it in this frame. And this is going to sit in my living room. Because I love those women so much. I'm so sorry. I love those women so much, and I wanted this for the apartment because I get it. We'll probably still see each other every day, but I'm taking them with me. So that is it. That is what I bought. All of this stuff goes in the hope chest. And whether it's this apartment here in the next week or so, or it's something else somewhere between now and February, because I set the energy on the apartment between Thanksgiving and February, but mostly I was trying to get it before Thanksgiving. But regardless, we're getting an apartment. We're getting an apartment. And we're going to move in and we're going to decorate it. And I'm trying to decide on what colors I want in my apartment, and what type of furniture I want, and where I want to put the bed, and all those fun things that I've never really gotten a chance to do. I get it that this is so basic, but I'm really excited about that aspect. I really am. So that's all I have for you today, and we are going to be back out at Disney on Thursday, so expect a vlog probably around the weekend with more Disney content and more life content. Oh, and obviously I'll let you know by then. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know how long it takes for them to process the application. I probably won't know till next week. But regardless, there will be more videos coming very soon. Subscribe for good vibes. And make sure you stay tuned. Turn the notifications on, because my upload schedule can be erratic just depending on what my life is doing. So if you don't want to miss a video, hit the notifications. And I'm going to show you a little bit more from the resort too that I took last night, and actually the other day when I was there. So there's some daytime and some nighttime, so that you can get a good view of the resort. It's really pretty. If you've never been there before, I highly recommend going over there. I even highly recommend boat rides, but get the platter. Get the platter. I love you all. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for going on this ride with me. And I will see you all on the next video. Have a beautiful week.